There's a price you pay every time you say yes just to keep other people happy. At first, it seems harmless. It feels small, like an inconvenience you can bear. You tell yourself it's just this once, or it's not that big of a deal. But over time, those small yeses pile up. They accumulate like tiny invisible weights on your back, until one day you wake up and realize you are carrying a life that isn't even yours, a life made up of other people's expectations, other people's needs, other people's dreams. And somewhere along the way, without even realizing it, you said no to yourself. You said no to your own dreams. You said no to your own calling. You said no to the life that was meant for you. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you build a wall between yourself and the life you were destined to live. Every time you say yes out of guilt, fear, or obligation, you are not being generous, you are being dishonest. Dishonest with yourself. Dishonest with the fire burning in your heart. Dishonest with the purpose that was written over your life long before anyone else had an opinion about who you should be. You cannot live a life of destiny while being a prisoner of people-pleasing. You cannot walk in your calling if you are constantly catering to the comfort of others. It feels easier in the moment to just say yes, doesn't it? It feels easier to go along, to nod, to agree, to please. It feels easier to be the dependable one, the accommodating one, the one who never ruffles feathers. But that ease is an illusion, because while you are easing their discomfort, you are intensifying your own. While you are avoiding conflict with them, you are creating war within yourself. And that internal battle is far more destructive than any external disagreement you might have faced. By simply telling the truth. Your dreams are not inconveniences. Your purpose is not optional. Your calling is not secondary to other people's comfort. Every time you suppress what you really want, every time you delay what you're really called to do, every time you downplay what is burning inside you, you betray the divine blueprint that was placed inside you by God Himself. You are not here to be everyone's assistant. You are not here to make everyone else's life easier while yours slowly withers away. You are here to shine, to rise, to roar. And that will require you to stop saying yes out of fear and start saying yes to your future. There is a reason you have dreams that won't leave you alone. There is a reason certain desires are stitched into your heart. They are not random. They are not foolish. They are your marching orders. They are sacred whispers from the divine calling you higher. And every time you ignore them to appease someone else's agenda, you dim your own light. You bury your own voice. You waste precious time that you will never get back. People will not always like it when you start saying no. They have benefited from your constant yes for too long. They have grown accustomed to your compliance, your availability, your sacrifice. Your sudden boundaries will feel like betrayal to them. But listen to me. You are not betraying them. You are finally being loyal to yourself. You are not being mean. You are being honest. You are not abandoning them. You are returning to yourself. It takes courage to disappoint people you love. It takes courage to choose your dreams over their demands. It takes courage to say, I love you, but I cannot do that. Or I care about you, but I cannot stay. Or I value our relationship, but I must honor my own journey. Courage is not loud and glamorous. Sometimes it is quiet and trembling. Sometimes courage is simply standing your ground when everything inside you wants to run back to the safety of people's approval. You were not created to be constantly available, constantly accommodating, constantly adjusting your life for others while your own destiny dries up like a forgotten seed. You are not selfish for choosing yourself. You are not wrong for prioritizing your dreams. You are not evil for refusing to carry burdens that were never yours to carry. You are responsible for stewarding your life, your gifts, your calling, not for sacrificing them on the altar of other people's expectations. There are dreams inside you that are waiting to be born, but they require space. They require time. They require your full yes, not the leftover scraps of your energy after you've given everyone else what they want. Some of you are exhausted, and it's not because you're doing too much, it's because you're doing too much of what doesn't align with your soul. You are spending your life building other people's dreams while your own dreams starve. You are watering other people's gardens while your own garden withers. And then you wonder why you feel so empty, so frustrated, so unseen. What they're saying. Your dream needs you to choose it. Your purpose needs you to prioritize it. Your calling needs you to protect it fiercely. And that will mean disappointing some people. That will mean stepping away from certain relationships. That will mean enduring the discomfort of being misunderstood. That will mean being called selfish, arrogant, ungrateful. Let them call you whatever they want. You are not responsible for managing other people's emotions about your life. You are responsible for stewarding the life God has entrusted to you. The more you say yes to everyone else, the quieter your own voice becomes. The more you say yes out of guilt, the further you drift from your destiny. At some point, you have to choose. Will you live for their comfort or your calling? Will you live for their approval or your assignment? Will you live for their applause or your anointing? You cannot serve two masters. There is a roar inside you that is waiting to be released. There is a strength inside you that has been silenced by all the fake yeses you've given over the years. There is a destiny inside you that is suffocating under the weight of everyone else's expectations. And the only way to set it free is to start saying no with boldness, with clarity, with conviction. Not from a place of anger, not from a place of rebellion, but from a place of deep reverence for your own life, from a place of profound respect for the woman you are becoming. You will never reach your full potential as long as you are addicted to being liked. You will never walk fully in your purpose as long as you are enslaved to people-pleasing. You will never become who you were born to be if you keep handing out yeses like free samples, hoping to earn a love that should never require you to abandon yourself in the first place. You were born to do more than survive. You were born to do more than maintain peace at your own expense. You were born to set the world on fire with your gifts, your voice, your presence. But first, you must reclaim your yes. You must take it back from every situation, every person, every fear that has been controlling it. You must become ruthless about protecting your time, your energy, your dreams. You must become unapologetic about choosing the life that sets your soul on fire. Now, this is not about being selfish. This is about being responsible. Responsible for the gifts you've been given. Responsible for the dreams that have been entrusted to you. Responsible for the life you are called to live. Because one day, you will look back on your life and realize that every yes you gave shaped the road you walked. Every yes was a seed. Every yes built something. And you will either have built a life that was true to you or a life that was built for everyone else, while you stood on the outside looking in. You have a choice today. You can keep being the nice girl who says yes to everything and no to herself. Or you can rise up and say yes to your dreams, yes to your calling, yes to your future, and no to anything that demands you shrink, silence, or sacrifice your soul. The world does not need more women who have perfected the art of disappearing. The world needs women who are fully alive, women who are on fire with purpose, women who are fiercely protective of their time, their gifts, their dreams, women who are unafraid to disappoint the wrong people in order to honor the right calling, women who know that saying yes to themselves is not selfish, it is sacred.